afternoon, friends.
Just trying to pull it together. It's 3 o'clock on this Swatch Watch, and we can't be late. I was a little bit late, a little tardy for the party, but we are turning it up on the show that's on in the afternoon. All you cool kids out there, all the kids in the Sunnyverse, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right. We've got a pop culture Thunderdome quiz today. We're talking about deep fried secrets, the hidden history of junk food today.
Yay.
You know, we got the queen of the snack scene over here. She's going to be defending her title, of course. She's on a really up and up climb with these.
The red wine.
You should be very proud of yourself. No, actually, you did very well in the red wine. I saved the results on a log sheet, you did well. It was the week after where I think you let your guard down, but we're going to help you get it back up because C students need love too.
Yeah.
Then we've got Boat Drinks, Meme It or Leave It, of course. Big shout out to Boat Drinks and their big party that they had. Swamp Haven, so super cute. We've got Reddit Rundown Report today. Best of Redditor update.
Good.
So you'll be happy about that. I'll get into that in just a little bit.
Thank God.
And then we have, Mel sent over 3 stories. We're going to be the judge and the jury to be let her know, are they newsworthy or not? And then, of course, we'll finish off the show with Hey Girl Hey, horrible horoscopes. And we will unpack that with Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck. I know Jim and Misty are on deck.
Yeah.
Ashima's on deck.
Oh, no.
But let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome Junk Food Edition here. Music, please.
Junk food, snack time.
Num num. All right, numnum.com. Question number 1, true or false? The potato chip was invented by a chef who was angry at a customer.
True.
Okay. Question 2, multiple guess. The bright orange dust on Cheetos and other cheese snacks has an official industry nickname. What is it? Is it cheese powder? Is it Cheetle? Is it Orange Glory? Or is it called Snack Dust?
It's Cheeto, but I wish it was Orange Glory. Snack Dust sounds like a drug.
That does sound like a drug. I was like, ooh, sounds like a new Molly version or something.
Yeah.
Question 3, true or false? The popsicle was accidentally invented by an 11-year-old boy who left a cup of soda and a stir stick outside overnight.
True.
Oh.
I learned that on Food That Vented America.
Oh, nice. Good. Hopefully you do well in this. Multiple guess. Dr. Pepper, one of America's oldest soft drinks, was first served in 1885 at a drugstore in which state?
I think it's Texas.
Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, or North Carolina?
Texas.
All right. Question number 5, true or false? Candy corn was originally called chicken feed when it first came out.
I love candy corn. The answer is true.
All right. That's right. It was on one of our quizzes earlier. Question number 6, multiple guess. The chocolate chip cookie was invented by accident by Ruth Wakefield. What did she reportedly do in exchange for the recipe rights? Did she receive $1 and a lifetime supply of chocolate? Did she got a percentage of every bag sold? Or was she paid $1 million? Or did she receive nothing at all?
I'm going to say D.
Okay. Question 7, multiple choice. Which iconic snack cake was originally filled with banana cream before a World War II shortage forced it to switch to vanilla? Was it Ding Dongs? Was it Twinkies? Was it Ho-Hos? Or was it Zingers?
I think it's Twinkies. B.
Okay.
I like Twinkies.
Me too. I haven't had one in a long time. You ever had a fried one?
No.
I would do that. I would eat that.
Jim would eat that too.
I would do put a Nutella and then put the flour and then fry it that. Oh,
go ahead, you try that.
Okay. True or false? Pretzels were originally created by monks as a reward for children who learned their prayers.
Sure.
Question 9, multiple guess. The nacho was invented by a real man named Ignacio Anaya for a group of hungry customers. What was his nickname, which became the snack's name? Was it Iggy? Was it Nacho? Was it Naco? Or was it Chio?
B.
And final question number 10, true or false? Graham crackers were originally invented as a bland health food meant to discourage people from having impure thoughts.
I hope it's true.
I hope that's true. That's kind of freaky. All right, let's get into this pop culture Thunderdome answer key. Question number 1, was the chip invented out of anger?
True.
correct. Legend says Chef George Crumb, a Saratoga Springs resort in 1853, got a plate of fried potatoes sent back by a picky customer who said they were too thick. Out of spite, Crumb sliced them paper thin and then fried them to a crisp, and the customer absolutely loved them. The world's greatest snack became a pure irritation.
Love it.
All right, what's the orange dust called?
Be Cheetos.
That is correct. It's officially Cheetle. That's the real trademark name makers of Cheetos use for the cheesy dust that coats your fingers. So the next time your fingertips glow orange, you can announce them that you're covered in Cheetle. You're welcome. Ugh. Next up, did a kid invent the popsicle?
True.
That is correct. 11-year-old Frank Epperson left a cup, powdered soda, and a drink with a stir stick in it on a cold San Francisco night. It froze solid. He pulled out the frozen treat on a stick and later patented it and originally called it the Epsicle. A childhood accident became a summer institution. I don't like the Epsicle there. Oh, because it's his last name, Epperson. I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, where was Dr. Pepper born?
Texas.
Correct. Dr. Pepper was first served in 1885 in Waco, Texas, at Morrison's Old Corner drugstore, making it older than Coca-Cola. It's the oldest major soft drink in America, and to this day, nobody can definitively say what the 23 flavors actually are. Interesting. Back in the day when I would drink pop, I did enjoy
like Dr. Pepper.
a Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper is good too, but nothing now. Next up, was candy corn called chicken feed?
True.
Correct. When candy corn was debuted in the 1880s, corn was a animal feed, so it was marketed as chicken feed, complete with a rooster on the box and a slogan saying, something worth crowning for, or crowing for. Have a big picture of that. Crowing.
Crow.
Okay. The tricolor candy was a marvel to this day because making 3-colored candy by hand was incredibly difficult. Interesting. All right. What did Ruth Wakefield get?
I said nothing at all.
Wrong.
Oh.
Dang it. She received a $1 and a lifetime supply of chocolate. In one of the world's greatest business bargains
Same
for
thing as nothing.
for Nestle, kind of true. Ruth Wakefield, who invented the Toll House cookie in the 1930s, reportedly sold the rights to use her recipe on the chocolate bag for $1 and a lifetime of chocolate. Nestle made a fortune. Ruth made cookies. Ruth. We'll fix it. All right.
She's one of those people that's like, I just want people to be happy.
Yeah, no, she should have got her money. I'm kind of dopey like Ruth, though. I know, I get it. Which cake was originally banana?
I'm saying Twinkies.
You are correct. When Twinkies debuted in 1930s, they filled with banana cream, but during World War II, banana rationing forced them to switch to vanilla cream. So vanilla was so popular that they never switched back. A wartime shortage permanently changed the trajectory of Twinkies. Next up, did monks make pretzels as prayer rewards?
I said true.
Correct. This popular origin story says medieval European monks twisted strips of dough to resemble arms folded in prayer. Oh, I love that. Giving them to children as treats called pretiola, little rewards. These 3 holes are said to represent the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Snack and Sunday school in one. I love that story.
Very
That's nice.
cute.
Okay, what was Ignacio's name?
Nacho.
Nice job. In 1940s, Piedras Negras, Mexico, a maitre d' named Ignacio Añaña whipped up a quick snack of tortilla chips, cheese, and jalapenos for some hungry customers. His nickname was Nacho, and he called the dish Nacho Especiales.
I love nachos.
The rest of the stadium food history. That's, you know, my Wi-Fi network at home is called? Nacho Wi-Fi.
Quit trying to steal it.
I love it. Next up, where graham crackers anti-fun health food. What did you say?
I said true because I hope it's true.
That is true. This one's real and wild, Sonnies. Reverend Sylvester Graham invented the graham cracker in the 1800s as part of a strict, bland vegetarian diet meant to promote healthy, pure living and curb people's passions. The man would be horrified to learn his invention now mostly exists to hold marshmallows and chocolate at around a campfire.
I got a 90.
Hey! You got an A! That's amazing!
Yes.
Let's go see those capybaras. Oh.
Baby.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
Speaking of Mariah Carey,
Yeah.
did you know that there is a hidden song that has never been released with Mariah Carey and Michael Jackson?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's on the vault. And the problem is she loves it. I mean, she's the hardest one to get a song approved. She loves it, but Michael's estate won't release it because they feel like the song will be so large that it will usurp the actual movie that's going on right now with the
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Jackson thing. I hope it gets released. Apparently,
hear it.
she hinted about it yesterday. It's a classic song of Michael Jackson. It's not something she wrote. So it's like, Can't Stop Till You Get
I
Enough
bet
or
it's going to
something.
be good.
God, I want to hear that so bad.
We're
I
gonna
know.
find it.
All right, let's get into Meme It or Leave It. All right, this first one, I got a question for you, Mel. Why doesn't Italy finish their buildings?
Because I don't want to.
Like, legit, everything is, like, broken.
That's funny.
Next up, damn near a foot of sun out there. I'm not going to work in this mess. Y'all be safe.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's true.
Next up, I can smell this picture.
Oh my God, yeah. It's like the picture of the volleyball. It's I can hear a picture.
I love the smell of Play-Doh.
Me too. It smells like a Volvo.
It smells so good. Next up, when they make Hater Island, somebody please let me know. That's the show I want to watch.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see Hater
I
Island.
got a lot of people to send there.
Next up, hey, before I walk in, do I look high?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Next up, everyone, why don't you have kids yet? And then there's me. No wire hangers!
Christina!
Next up, when threatened, the Bjork can spray venom up to 25
That's
feet.
funny. She does look like a Demogorgon.
Doesn't she?
Stranger Things coming for her.
Next up, who's the devil let us now?
That's hilarious. Diarrhea lettuce.
Next up, can I spiral into control for
Yeah,
once,
true
please?
story.
Seriously, I would really like a...
I'm like,
like a-
going back to the lettuce thing, Jim last night sent me a text, dinner, question mark. I said, not salad.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Ooh.
Last one.
And our last one is David. Please don't give Patty these dishes. And this is at Goodwill for $1.69.
I want that.
It's amazing, right? I would
I need
never
that.
remove that. That's like
No,
genius.
it would live there forever. Hilarious.
Let's go to Boat Drinks.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
He talks most of the
We're
time. anyway.
going to have the wine.
Yeah.
The wine from Minnesota Vineyards, which is one of my absolute favorite vineyards.
That's Irving.
That's my Irving.
He's on Thursday.
He's coming on Thursday, guys. So buckle up, Buttercup. I'm ready for him. And we get to have, you can because you teach the children.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a little wine with Irving. I know it's going to be early in the morning,
for
but
you.
listen, Jesus made it. It's natural. I'm excited because he brings the fancy stuff that I can't afford. All right, let's get into Addie's Reddit rundown. Ooh, I got a good one for you today, Mel.
All right.
Best of Redditor updates.
Unpack it.
The guy I'm dating, 36 male, has a shrine to my ex-husband in his house.
Was her ex-husband like a scientist or something?
You're going to find out. I was married for 7 years to a celebrity. I put it in quotes because while most of you have never heard of him, he's an A-list in the world of metal music. If you are a metalhead, you 100% know who he is.
I bet Jim knows.
We split amicably because he was always going on tour. I used to love going with him, but the thrill of it wore off, and I found myself sick of traveling so much. Because of this, we grew apart, but we still keep in contact occasionally because despite the fact of our marriage didn't work, he is a really cool, nice person. So 2 weeks ago, I met a guy through a friend that I immediately hit it off with. We have been on 3 dates so far. The first 2 dates were drinks after work. He showed up in nice khakis and a button down both times. On our last date, I went to his house to watch a movie, literally watch a movie. We were talking, we are taking the physical stuff slowly. He has a nice house, so I asked for a tour. He then showed me upstairs, and he said that he had to show me his game room. We went down to a fully furnished basement with a pool table, mini bar, and darts. But there was something very weird down there also. Apparently, my new man is really into metal music. Would never have guessed on the way he dressed, LOL. And his favorite artist of all time, you guessed it, my ex-husband. He had framed posters of my ex-band's autographed signature guitars. Every record he ever released were framed on the walls. He even had magazine articles about him and some of his friends' bands framed. Every wall in this game room was covered with my ex's face and his signature guitars. So I may have messed up here, but I kept my mouth shut and I didn't say anything. He knows I'm divorced, but he definitely doesn't know from this idol. We are seeing each other tonight on our 4th date, and I need to know how to tell him.
You just say it. He's probably going to think you're lying.
I really, really like this guy, but I'm afraid if I tell him, he will freak out and run. What should I say? Where should I tell him? I don't just want to damage our relationship because I really see it becoming long term. I know I should have told him at his house, but honestly, I was in shock. Anybody know how to approach this?
Oh my God, she should have said it when they were standing there and be like, dude, that's my ex-husband all over your walls.
Right.
This is hilarious.
Right. Some relevant comments here. I find it really hard to believe that he has a shrine of your ex-husband to the level you are describing.
No, people do it all the time.
But doesn't know who you are. Maybe I'm jaded, but it seems too coincidental and potentially unsafe for you.
Oh.
If he was that obsessed as a fan, he would have known that he was married to Opie. And
Maybe
so
that's why he sought her out, because he knew they were divorced.
Possibly. Okay. So she claps back at that and says, a lot of people are saying this, and now I'm even more freaked out. I mean, he can Google him and find out that we were married, but it is buried out there. Now I'm scared he did. I'm going to ask my friend that introduced us if she told him. And then another person says, have you ever been in photos with your ex-husband that this new guy might have seen? I find it hard to believe that this day and age that he wouldn't know who the former wife of his idol is.
That's true.
Opie says, this never dawned on me until I posted it.
Yeah.
But there are pictures of us all over the internet, and now I'm even more freaked out that he already knew. Somebody says,
I didn't even think about that
if
point.
he's such a fan, stop being dumb. He knows you.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that.
Opie says, I think you guys are all correct. I don't think that I should continue seeing him. I'm beginning to think it's not a coincidence at all. Then one person says, yes, it is potentially dangerous situation for you. Crazed fans can and do harass family members of their idols. I know it sucks and you really like this guy, but if this guy is a stalker, he could be targeting you to get your ex-husband's attention.
Yeah, that's true.
She says, thank you everyone for your concern.
I can't believe I didn't even go there.
I'm surprised you didn't either. Yeah, usually with your Dateline degree. After reading these comments, I'm going to break it off. I can't believe it didn't occur to me that he already knew. And then somebody says, I think that's the safest. The chances of him not knowing you were married are pretty slim.
Yeah, that's true.
I could understand that if he was a band he'd never heard of, but this is his favorite artist. No way. So yeah, that goes on and on. So
I think I might have just figured out who this person, the woman is.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm not going to say it on the camera.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, well then let's go to Panache.
Oh, but there's not any more?
Update.
I mean, it's best of writer updates. Like, what do you? I was about to hit the button. I'm going, there's not anymore.
Gotcha. Update. All right. Well, after getting a huge range of answers, some of which were kind of frightening, I decided to give the new guy the benefit of the doubt and go ahead with our dinner date that night, our 4th date. So I met him at the restaurant and we had some wine first. We were just talking and chatting and I realized that I had to bring up the ex-husband thing. So while we were both 2 glasses of wine in, I decided to just ask him flat out if he knew that I was previously married to his favorite musician. He nervously said, yes, I knew, but my friend didn't tell me. I figured it out.
Googled.
He told me essentially that he found out through the grapevine and decided to start mingling with my friends so that he could meet me. He told me, yes, at first that it was just because I was married to his idol, but that now he is really developing feelings for me.
No, he's not.
I thought it was a little odd, but I felt fine with it, and until I remembered his man cave basement. I asked him if he knew I was married to his favorite musician, and then why the F would he bring me down there to show me all of the memorabilia? His response was too weird for me. He said, I was trying to see you if you would confess. I was like, confess what? He said, to being married to my ex. I told him that I thought that was pretty concerning, that he tried to trick me into some weird confession, and that I don't think that we would work out. He accepted it and didn't seem upset or anything, which I found kind of odd. Dinner had already been served, so we were eating when he proceeded to bombard me with questions about my ex. When is he releasing new material? What is his favorite band?
The food can't be that good to sit there. Can I get a to-go box?
What does he do during the day of a show? Is he a vegan? What's his mother's maiden name? Okay,
What,
I
you
made
trying
up.
to get a credit card?
Okay, so I made up the last one. LOL. Blah blah blah. He could sense my discomfort, and we ended dinner and parted ways. He said he would text me the next day just as friends, which I said was okay. Well, his text the next day was him trying to get VIP passes for his friends when my ex plays in town. I did not respond, and I blocked his number because he kept texting again and again and again, begging me for the hookup. It was a desperate attempt and super weird. Anyway, I called my ex to warn him about this dude. Even though he seems harmless, he doesn't know where he doesn't know where I live, and I don't get any psycho vibes. I think he just wanted me as a trophy, as some user to put in my last post. Ew! Thanks, Reddit.
Oh, God. What a creeper.
I mean, you're on date 3. What's your gut check there?
I know. Like, oh. That's gross.
I'm looking for the house tour, and she didn't say anything. And I kind of was like, why didn't you say anything? Like, that was weird.
Yeah,
I would have said something right away in the basement.
And then when he started saying, well, I was, I found out who your friends were.
Have you ever been blindsided like that in your life, that you just were shocked that you couldn't say anything?
I don't know.
I don't know you as that.
I don't think so.
I think you definitely would say something right away.
I would have probably gotten up in the middle of dinner and left.
Are they half the internet was saying like you should be suspicious? Were they right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't even suspicious at first because she's probably like, I just want to go on a normal date and meet a new person.
What's the line between a super fan and a red flag?
Red flag when he sought out your friends and made friends with your friend circle.
If they're like framing used napkins on your wall, be like, oh my God, he wiped his mouth with this.
Yeah, that's great. Like Jim has posters and stuff hanging up in his playroom, and then
I got a Tawny Kitaen poster signed for him. So yeah.
Well, he's also got, when he went to the first place Rush, and when they came to the U.S., when they ever they first recorded, he went to the actual building of it, and he got like a piece of wood from it, and then there's like a piece of carpet. It sits on his computer. But I mean, and he's a Rush super fan, but he's not going to go seek out.
My question is, like, where was the first line of defense, which is the friend? Like,
yeah,
your friend should protect you a little bit
she
here.
She didn't, though. Your friend should have vetted you, especially when your ex is like a famous
Like, if somebody
person.
wants to date me, they have to go through you. Like, it's like, it's a Bible law. Like, you have to talk to you first, or my sister first.
Especially when you were married to like a super famous person.
Right.
Your friend set you up to get locked in a basement.
Right. I mean, I would be a little bit upset with my friend.
I would punch you right in your
I
face.
absolutely would.
No,
I would take that.
Her friend should have been like, the minute this guy said I'm a super fan or whatever, she should have been like, no.
Like, your friends should protect you on that front line, is what I'm getting at. Then at dinner, he grilled her with questions about her ex. When did you know that it was never really about her in the story?
The minute he started the first question about her ex.
Yeah.
I would have been like, and I'm leaving. I would have been like, I have to go to the bathroom and just leave.
Right. I mean, like, how shitty was it, like, the next day he's, like, texting her for VIP passes after he obviously just, like, lost his chance of having a relationship with her. Whoa, this guy is brazen. Like, really?
That's crazy.
I know, seriously. Ugh. Have you ever dated someone and slowly realized they liked something about you more than they actually liked you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky,
Creepy.
right? Because they're
I
trying.
dated-
There's motivated for
Look,
something
I
else.
dated a guy once that him and his mom had this and Mom, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say his name. Him and his mom had a very close relationship, but it was very weird, right? He was
yeah.
adopted into the family.
Yeah.
And his mom would oftentimes take his phone and forward all the calls and text messages to her phone. So sometimes when I would text him, it was actually her. And then they made a joke
Oh,
about it and
wow.
told me, he's like, oh, yeah, my mom forwards my stuff. She was replying to you. Bye.
That's like that creepy documentary about the super
and
that the
and
mom.
that was it. That did not last long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Creepy. And they lived in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
in the woods in North Carolina.
Wow, scary. I'm glad you got out.
Yeah, I could've died.
She called her ex to warn him. What does it say about their divorce that they still are
Says
decent
that
to
they're
each
very
other?
amicable.
Yeah.
Well, and the husband, being as famous as he is, he probably does look out for her because he doesn't. At the end of the day, he doesn't want anyone to, harm his person.
Right. Right. But like, how can you tell the difference between somebody that actually loves you or that somebody actually loves the idea that you're going to help them get further in life?
Because if somebody genuinely loves you, they're not going to care about
Yeah.
things you do, what you look like, where you go.
Right.
They're just going to hang out and do nothing.
Yeah. This guy had creep written all
God.
over him. I feel bad for her because here she's trying to
I do too.
be like a normal person and just go on a normal date.
I
And
do
she
too.
really liked him in the beginning. That's why I'm sad for her.
Yeah.
But I feel like if she is coming from the metal world of like rocker and she is not.
They're a different crew.
Why is she dating a guy with khakis and a button down? That's
She might not have known that's what he wears to work.
well, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I know. Let's see. What's the strangest thing you've ever discovered on a date that made you go, check, please?
This
Oh,
guy
I
who-
know I have one.
He forwarded his mom forwarded his text messages. I think that's pretty creepy.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. Let's go to Panache. Let me think of mine. I
right.
definitely have one.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
I can't remember. I know it's going to come to me. I have a story that's crazy, and
You tell it
I
later.
remember leaving a date like I excused myself to the bathroom and like just bolted out of there. I think it was probably I don't know. I'll remember it and I'll tell you guys later. But let's get into Is This News? Mel sent over 3 news stories over the evening, and we are going to be the judge and the jury today. Tell you, is it newsworthy or not? All right, this first one. 50 years, 0 sick days. Here's a story out of Chula Vista, California. There's a man named Tom McKeeverick. And back in 1976, Tom saw a newspaper ad for a job at a senior living community called Frederica Manor. He wasn't chasing a dream, he just needed a job at that time. Well, Sonnies, he's still there. 50 years later, he is the head of security.
Yay.
And here's the number that stops you cold in your tracks. In a half a century on the job, Tom has never taken a single sick day. Not
Whoa.
one. They figured out that if he took just 1 week of vacation a year, that he has clocked in over 12,600 times, and the community just threw him a party and gave him an award to
Holy
celebrate
moly.
50 years. So a man went to work. That's a lot. And tell me why this is news on my
All
desk.
right. In a world that changes its whole life every 18 months, jobs, phones here, we live in a throwaway society.
True.
This man showed up to the same place for the same people for 50 years.
Yep.
If that's not loyalty, I don't know what is. 50 years of that is sick day. I've called in sick because it was raining.
Oh.
This man.
Hopefully Jessica's not watching the show right now.
This man has an immune system and a work ethic like from hell. So it's where he works that gets me, a senior living community.
Yeah, I love that.
So do you know how many residents have come and gone in 50 years? How many people spent their final chapters feeling safe because of Tom?
Because he's constantly
Yes,
there. Yeah.
He's not just a security guard. He's been a guardian angel with a name tag for
Yeah.
over half a century. And listen to why he stayed. He said, and I love this, I enjoy the residents and the work. It's entertaining, it's challenging, and never boring. 50 years.
The man still loves it.
I mean, do you know how rare that is to find someone
So
who genuinely
rare.
loves what they do for 5 decades?
Absolutely.
So this is not just another story. This just shows if you do what you love, you don't really work a day in your life, or however that saying goes.
I know Hard News Addy is going to say no.
I'd say it's news.
I'm saying it's news.
Because the day and age we live in, everything is thrown away. People change things so fast.
Right.
This just shows and it shows the generational change.
Right. And shows the consistency and bringing that safe space to people that really
It's
need
key.
it. I love it.
News. What do you guys think?
All right, next up, the comeback of a legendary American tree. Okay, let's set the stage. There once was a tree called the American chestnut, and it was the king of our eastern forests. Massive, majestic, everywhere settlers named whole towns and roads after it. Billions of these trees blanketed the country. And then, in the early 1900s, a fungal blight arrived from overseas, and within decades, it wiped them out almost completely. Today, scientists actually call the American chestnut functionally extinct. A tree that once ruled our woods, gone in a generation. But Sonny's, here's the hopeful part. A biotech startup called Silva Bio has just cracked something remarkable. They bred a new generation of blight-tolerant American chestnuts, and they did it without the deep genetic engineering that caused the problems in the past attempts. Here's how it's genius. They used big data and DNA analysis to look thousands of young seedlings and predict which ones had the best chance of surviving the blight. Long before they'd even ever get sick, the co-founders compared it to precision medicine but applied to forests. Then, using a special high-intensity light speed breeding process, they got the trees to flower and reproduce in about 1 year, a process that normally takes about 10 years or more in nature. The result is a tree they call Darling 54, and in the trials, the damage from the blight was dramatically smaller on those trees than on a regular chestnut. And Sonny's, on Arbor Day 2026, one of those comeback chestnuts was planted at the White House.
Yeah, so it's basically a tree that's been gone 100 years, coming back and planted at the White House.
I love it. As one National Park Service said, a foreign pathogen took the American chestnut from our forests. As we approach the 250th American Innovation, Science, Collaboration, and Stewardship are bringing it back. A comeback story built for America's big anniversary.
And it just shows the fact that people are actually realizing that these things, like these trees, are important to our ecosystems and our biodiversity. The big version, the founders say this isn't about one tree. Healthy forests need diversity. So they want to develop dozens of regional varieties and eventually use the same approach to help save the American elm, ash, and white oak tree
Oh,
too.
so more and more to come on
This is like their road test to see, okay, can we really do this?
Oh my gosh.
And the good thing is they've developed one that limited this tree disease.
Right.
So now the new one has very less
Yeah,
numbers on it.
they can change that
and then they
DNA
can keep
to
bringing
make
it.
sure that the fungus doesn't
Yeah.
affect them. I love this. I think
think
it's
this is
very
total news.
inspiring, very cool. I would love to see more of those beautiful trees.
It just shows. It just takes some people to think outside of the box, and I love that it was like a new startup company that did this.
Yeah, Silva.
Yes.
All right, next one, the pigeon who knew where to get help.
Oh no.
All right. Out in Oakland, California, a fire crew, the E29 crew of Oakland firefighters, had just finished putting out a vehicle fire on Wednesday evening. Hard, hot, smoky work. As they were wrapping up, they noticed something, Sonny's, a pigeon in distress. Clearly having a rough time after breathing in all that smoke from the fire. But here's the part that gets me. According to the crew, the little pigeon didn't fly away. It walked right up to them. It came to the firefighters, Sonny's, looking for help. And these guys, who just battled a car fire, didn't shrug and say, it's just a pigeon. No, they got down and gave the little bird some oxygen. He held the mask right up and clear out the smoke-filled lungs, the same life-saving care he would give anybody. And Sonny's, it worked. Once the pigeon cleared out its lungs and caught its breath, it perked up and flew away, good as new.
You know, see, I'm not a bird person, okay? But the fact that these firefighters, they take their roles seriously because their job is to try to save all living things.
On the land.
Like you read a lot about the firefighters will go into a house and somebody's like, my dog is in there, and they're like, it's raging in the house. They can't get back in, but they're still going to go in.
Yeah.
And then they get the dog out and they're doing like CPR and giving it the oxygen. It just shows that the firefighters, even these ones, the bird came walking up to them and they're like, okay, we got you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the video was posted by Oakland firefighters, Local 55.
I
It went
saw the
viral
video.
across
It's
social
so
media.
cute. I don't know if you've seen this one.
Yeah, one of the so commenters noted that pigeons are domesticated birds with a long history alongside humans. One wrote, we domesticated pigeons. They come to us for help because we train them to. Sweet little birds.
Yeah, that's a true measure of a person's heart is how
They treat animals.
the big important things and how they treat the smallest and most overlooked
Yeah.
ones. A pigeon can't thank you. A pigeon can't tip you
It just shit on your head in a few minutes.
or vote for you or repay you. It helped it anyway, and that is the goodness in its purest form.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to say it's news. I
think it's news. It
I
shows-
like news stories like this. It's
I
just
do too,
wonderful.
especially when they're helping the animals.
Yeah, I think it's refreshing. I mean, we have media nowadays are just riddled with politics and
And
anger
nasty.
and just. I love simple stories like this of good kindness. I think we need more of it out there. I think people.
I think people are hungry for the happy news.
Yeah.
Instead of, because think about
and
it.
that's the success of Sunny TV too.
Think
Yeah.
about the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, you're inundated with so much nasty and hatred and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But then you hear these stories about these firefighters saving this bird. And
Right.
I'm like, yay!
Right. All right, guys. Now it's time for a little bit of wine at Bin 39.
Let's cheers to those firefighters.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
Oh no.
Oh no, it is time for Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes. We got Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck. Cancer, this week you will cry at a commercial, a customer, a cloud, and a mildly emotional receipt. You'll host something, overcook everything, apologize 40 times, and then cry about that too. Someone will say, we should hang out soon, and you will draft a 7-paragraph response and then hit send. On Friday, your houseplant, the one you named, the one you talked to, will stage its death dramatically in front of the guests. Purely to hurt you. It worked. It knew. Ooh, Cancer, yikes.
Silly.
Leo.
Oh, you're Misty and Jim. Here we go.
This week, you will take 340 photos of yourself and post the one where you look candid, which took 90 minutes and a tripod. Nobody will comment. You will check again, and then at the exact moment you feel completely confident, a bird, a specific targeted bird, will find you. It's been waiting, Leo. It knew your schedule. Somewhere, a Capricorn is laughing at you for once, and they had it right. It's
funny.
not just good luck, Leo. It's bird shit. All right, Virgo.
Oh, a shame.
I know, be nice. This week, you will correct someone, be wrong, and rather than admit it, you will start a small research project to prove you were technically halfway in the right. Your label maker will run out of tape mid-crisis.
Oh my God, I could see her freaking out if that happened.
You'll reorganize a drawer that was fine, and now you can't find anything. And that one quick email you sent at 11 p.m., you spelled the boss's name wrong. It's already been read twice. Sleep tight, Virgo.
Oh God, a shame.
Good Lord, that is a wrap on this Tentacle Tuesday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
that's right, Sonnies, we will be back in the studio tomorrow morning at what time?
9 a.m., guys.
It's Renee Day.
Day!
Excited for that to see
Yes.
what we're going to be talking about. And you guys hit that share button. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Share the show.
You got to share the show.
Yes, we can. Now, share the show.
That little
Arrow. Share the show. Just share it. On my. Share it.